Kathy Engelbert has closed her own casket shut as the WNBA commissioner. Adam Silver has seen enough. This is enough. This is insanity. Kathy Engelbert, I don't know if you was trying to get fired on purpose. I don't know what your intention was, but you have officially sealed your fate as commissioner of the WNBA, and you are on your way out. And I think it is a beautiful, beautiful thing.
It all began with quiet rumors. Soon, those rumors exploded into major headlines, leaving basketball fans asking one shocking question. Why had Adam Silver become linked to one of the WNBA's biggest controversies? At the same time, Kathy Engelbert came under heavy criticism, while Caitlin Clark remained at the heart of the unfolding drama. With speculation growing by the day, the entire situation felt increasingly unusual. But amid all the noise, one crucial piece of the story continued to go unnoticed.
The WNBA being under the umbrella of the NBA, in turn, you're making the NBA look bad as well. You're making Adam Silver look bad as well. You're making it seem like Adam Silver doesn't know how to pick the correct leadership when it comes to who's leading the WNBA. And now we come to find out, leaking out of the NBA offices, I'm sure. Now we come to find out that Kathy Engelbert didn't even want to suspend Alyssa Thomas in the first place for putting her fist in Caitlin Clark's throat.
At first, it seemed like nothing more than another difficult night for the WNBA. There was another disputed foul, another storm of reactions across social media, and yet another round of fans asking the same questions they had been raising for months. Then, without warning, everything took a dramatic turn.
If you need even more proof that WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert is the worst commissioner in all professional sports, look no further than the Sports Business Journal article that came out today, with a source saying that Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, had to step in because Kathy Engelbert wasn't going to suspend Alyssa Thomas for her fist to the throat on Caitlin Clark, which only resulted in a one-game suspension and a fine.
Before long, Adam Silver's name was being tied to discussions that many believe had nothing to do with the NBA commissioner. Reports began suggesting that he had stepped into one of the WNBA's most debated disciplinary situations. Almost instantly, public attention shifted away from the athletes and focused instead on Commissioner Kathy Engelbert.
Now, I am here to tell you, bro, when you think Kathy just got a little bit better, I'm here to tell you that is not the case. Kathy Engelbert, now information is being leaked, I guess from league office to Sports Business Journal, that Adam Silver is pretty much the man that is running this league.
With speculation continuing to build around her future, league insiders have begun questioning whether a change in leadership could be on the horizon. One question, however, refuses to fade. Has the WNBA reached a point where even Adam Silver believes major changes are necessary? For a league enjoying unprecedented growth and record-breaking attention, it's remarkable that so much of the conversation has shifted away from the action on the court and toward the controversy unfolding behind the scenes.
Kathy Engelbert is so concerned about the old guard in this league. She's scared of them turning on her. She's willing to close her eyes to clear assaults on the basketball court. Adam Silver is going to fire her ass by the end of the year. There's no way on God's green earth that Kathy Engelbert returns as WNBA commissioner for the 2027 season.
Even so, the league finds itself in this position. Rather than focusing on sold-out arenas, record-breaking TV ratings, and the arrival of one of the most talked-about rookies in basketball history, the WNBA seems to face a new controversy almost every week. Whether it's disputed officiating, heated debates, or headlines that leave fans scratching their heads, many are wondering how a league with so much momentum continues to create unnecessary distractions. That growing frustration has become hard to overlook. When Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA, she wasn't viewed as just another promising rookie. She arrived with millions of followers who had never tuned into a WNBA game before. Television audiences surged, team merchandise quickly sold out, and road games began drawing crowds that felt more like postseason matchups than regular season contests. Franchises that had rarely received national coverage suddenly became regular topics on sports talk shows across the country. Whether fans admired Clark or criticized her, they were paying attention, and in professional sports, attention is invaluable. People can argue over statistics endlessly, but team owners focus on ticket sales. Television networks care about ratings, while sponsors pay close attention to merchandise sales and overall fan engagement. Those are the figures that drive the growth of any professional league. For the first time in many years, the WNBA appeared to have something every major sports league hopes for: a crossover superstar capable of attracting die-hard basketball fans, casual viewers, families, and even people who had never followed women's basketball. Opportunities like that are exceptionally uncommon, which is why many believe the league would do everything possible to preserve and build on that momentum.
With the Congress letter and whoever else can help, because at this point it's malpractice. Like, I'm sorry, I know all you idiots, you anti-Caitlin Clark haters, oh, play through it. You don't play through malpractice. You get it handled. Obviously, at this point, I'm not even ashamed to say I'm starting to feel like somebody behind the scenes is dishing out to get stuff like this to happen. If anybody with a brain can see that was a clear foul.
Many fans, however, believe the opposite took place. Throughout Caitlin Clark's rookie season and the months that followed, every hard foul, disputed no call, and heated on-court exchange sparked fresh debate over whether the league was doing enough to protect its biggest draw. Some argued that basketball has always been a physical game and that Clark simply needed time to adjust to the professional level. Others believed the officiating had become too inconsistent, allowing situations to escalate when they could have been prevented. The debate intensified even further after the incident involving Alyssa Thomas. The play immediately split basketball fans into opposing camps. Regardless of which side people supported, one thing became obvious. Everyone was waiting to see how the league would handle the situation. The league's response soon became a major story in itself. Reports from Sports Business Journal claimed that Adam Silver became involved in discussions surrounding the disciplinary decision that followed the incident. Those reports suggested Silver believed a stronger response was warranted, while a WNBA spokesperson disputed claims that Commissioner Kathy Engelbert had originally intended to avoid issuing a suspension. The conflicting accounts only fueled more speculation. If the reports were true, many questioned why the NBA commissioner would step into a disciplinary matter within a league that has its own commissioner. If the reports were inaccurate, others wondered how the controversy had grown so large and why so many people believed that version of events in the first place.
Disgusting. Just like she did nothing to prepare the league for the explosion that was coming with Caitlin Clark. Just like she did nothing to protect Caitlin Clark throughout this 3 years, the golden goose, the meal ticket for everybody, the tide that has lifted all boats. Once again, Kathy Engelbert wanted to sit on her hands and do absolutely nothing. And it's a fireable offense, and I'm glad they packing her ass up. Matter of fact, Kathy, you don't need to pack up anything. I'll do it for you.
As the WNBA experiences unprecedented growth, attention has increasingly shifted from the action on the court to questions about league leadership. Reports suggesting Adam Silver became involved in discussions over a disciplinary decision intensified speculation about Commissioner Kathy Engelbert's future, while critics argued that inconsistent officiating, unclear communication, and recurring controversies have overshadowed the league's momentum. With Caitlin Clark continuing to drive record-breaking interest, many believe the league's biggest challenge is ensuring that basketball, not off-court drama, remains the center of the conversation. The decisions made in the months ahead could determine whether this era is remembered for historic growth or for missed opportunities.